you're going to be seeing some part of what I'm talking about. It's not like I'm going to be explaining something very visual that you say, oh, this, how does this thing work, how does that one work, be working with imaginations. No, that's not how my class is going to be. So I'm going to be demonstrating every part of my class. And don't forget, if you have any question, drop it on my comment section. If there's anything you don't understand, reach out to me on my email address or any way that you can reach out to me. I will always be available to attend to your questions. So first of all, now going on, I'm coming to show you this. So I'm coming to show you this. So this is a complete part of an electric motor here. So as you can see from this is a complete part of an electric motor. Some people may be wondering what is an electric motor. So for the sake of those people that have not really know what an electric motor is, or you wish to go into an electric motor business, or you have a marine or something, oh, they say, I've heard about an electric motor. So what is an electric motor? An electric motor transforms electrical energy into mechanical energy. So that's what it does. It typically functions by leveraging the interaction between the magnetic field and that of what? Electric current flowing through a winding coil. So that's what an electric motor is. So this is a complete part of an electric motor here. This part is a complete whole part of an electric motor. Mind you that electric motor comes in different sizes. It actually comes in different sizes, so and different power ratings, sizes or power ratings. You can have 0.5 kilowatt electric motor. You can have a 1.1 kilowatt electric motor. So when it happened that some of them may be in kilowatt, some of them may be in what? Power, horsepower. Some of them may be in what? Horsepower. So this the first one. When seen on any electric motor, this particular one, that's what you consider. This place my cursor is pointing. That's what you will consider to actually know the information about any electric motor at all. Every electric motor has this, except the electric motor is old. Maybe all those things cannot be found in that particular electric motor. So it's always advisable to ask those people that you want to work the electric motor to send you the information about this. Just ask them to send you specification. They will gladly send it to you. Why do you need all those information? So that maybe you want to run this electric motor. This information here will enhance you to know whether what you have done is okay, whether the resistance is high or whether the resistance is not balanced, whether the amps is high or is low, and also the insulation test. All those things, this is what nameplate will help you to do. So moving on to this one, this place, then when you bring in electric motor, this is the first place. Once you check this nameplate, second place you will now find the way to check is this cover. This is called the terminal block cover. So you use this terminal block cover. This terminal block cover here, this from the, you can see the 4 bolt 1 2 3 4. And don't forget, anytime you are losing any electric motor, always lose it opposite. Opposite is just the way this cursor is pointing, like this. You lose like this, you lose like this. And before losing an electric motor, make sure that you get permanent marker. You can just get permanent marker, mark so that you will not interchange the way they couple the electric motor. So that's the easiest way they are going to learn this electric motor work here. So moving on to my next class. So you can see I've opened this electric motor now. So once I've opened this electric motor, what am I seeing? This is inside the stator. This inside here is called what? The stator. So So this is the stator. This stator now, this one you can see the hole, something like hole round it. So once you open it, what the first thing you will do is you will count how many of this inside. Each one of this is called slot. So if they have 36 slot, you now say it's 36 slot. If it's 48, you say it's 48 slot. So once you take this is the first thing you will count once you have scrapped that electric motor. So which I'm going to show you how I'm going to be scrapping an electric motor. So for this purpose of this video today, we are just going to be focusing on the part of an electric motor, the basic parts that you ought to know. Then I'll move on again. This is the stator again. This one is not actually an electric motor per se, this is an alternator, but almost function the same thing. But on alternator now, they convert mechanical energy back to electrical energy, but it still requires to rewind like this. So this is an alternator that has a winding coil or a winding coil. So this is a coil. This coil has different parts. They can have foreign and they have Nigerian made coil. Foreign coil is more expensive. They also have a flat copper wire, and this is just normal copper wire. They have used this thing to rewind. All those things, those are the material that are required to make this thing work. So basically, as you can see, this is what the stator of this electric motor. Please, if you are liking this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can be having subscribe and hit the notification bell for more interesting video like this one. So I'm moving on. So this stator again, okay, this is another stator. This is the stator. I've already put this winding coil. You can see I've connected it. I've not really connected it the way it will be easy for us when we are doing connection. So this is the stator here. This one you are seeing like paper here is an insulation paper to prevent spark. So you can see that's why they put this insulation paper here. So this particular one again, I think I have another stator. Okay, this is the rotor. This is the rotor himself. So this is the rotor. This is the permanent magnet. So this is the rotor. So this is the rotor here as I watching it. This is the rotor now. So these are the rotating. Another name for rotor is what? The rotating magnet. So this rotor now, to simply help you to what? The rotor and the stator, they work hand in hand. One is permanent magnet, one is what? Rotational magnet. So that's what two of them will now what do. So this rotor now is very useful. So the rotor, okay, so this is the rotor now. So the rotor is a key component of electric motor and generator. So this is the rotor. The rotor is the moving part of what? An electric motor. So this rotor is what? The moving part of an electric motor. That's the work of the rotor. So you can read more about the rotor. For the sake of our time, I may not really be going deep. So this is the bearing housing. So this is the bearing housing that you can see. This is the bearing housing. So this is where the bearing will fit in. But when inserting the bearing, doesn't mean that you are going to put the bearing inside this thing. You first of all put it inside the rotor, then you use this one to cover it up. So that's the bearing housing for you. So the bearing housing, you're looking at it like that. The bearing housing is an essential component in electric motor and generator. So this is one of the key points. The bearing housing is a critical point that provides support, protection and stability to ensure efficient operation of the motor and generators. So you can see this is what the bearing housing. So this one now is the bearing himself. So after the bearing housing, you now get what? The bearing. So this is the bearing. This bearing, the most company that will use their bearing to rewind during process of maintenance is what? Is a SKF bearing. So bearing is essential for ensuring the efficient and reliable operation of electric motor and generator by providing smooth rotation and minimizing friction. So it will help you to minimize friction. So they can have open bearing, they can have what? Closed bearing. So looking at this one now is what? Is a closed bearing. So once if you want to make this particular bearing an open bearing, sometimes you can go and ask for, you want to buy an open bearing, they will still give you. But the situation where you cannot get it, you can just use something like knife and what? Open this one to still become open. So you open one side, most time you just open one side of the bearing. So most bearing that is open to have what they call grease nipple. I'm going to show you what to grease nipple, not in this video. I'm going to do video on that and some other part that may not be included in this particular video. So we are moving on. So this place that is coming on is the bearing heater. So the bearing heater will help you to heat the bearing, because the bearing have to have some certain level of centigrade or the temperature level, so that it will not be difficult during inserting of the bearing into the rotor. So that's why you need to heat the bearing before inserting it into the rotor or shaft, because the rotor contains shaft. So don't forget to like and to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more tips. So because of time and I don't like making a very long video, I'm going to stop it here today to just tell you that the basic part of this electric motor. So thank you for watching. Have a lovely day wherever you are watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more interesting video of such. So